What up, y'all? Today we're in Healdsburg having a red blend. Let's get it. Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20 that's punching above its weight class. Hey, what up, y'all? We're back for another one. It's Friday. I cannot wait to sip on this with you. And I have a quick little story behind this bottle real quick as to why, I'm going to be reviewing this today. Before I do, it is Fiction Week on Grapes and Sand newsletter. So please, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that. More to come about what's going on at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. Let's get right into this wine, though, really quick. As I said on Wednesday, I was in Costco on my bi-monthly Costco run with the family, and I was perusing the wine section, and I ran into this label called Malm Cellars. And while I was there looking at this label, I was like, the prices are really good. And then I met the owner and winemaker's father, who was there, saying they were celebrating their 15 years in Costco, and so they had some wines on display, and I wanted to check out a couple of them because first of all, I liked the father. The father was really cool. You could tell he was very passionate and very happy for his son, but also I'm always curious about new wines that I've never heard of. I mean, I've seen this label, but I've never actually tasted it. So I want to try it out. I tried the Cabernet on Wednesday, on Wine Wednesday. If you haven't gotten a chance to check out that episode, do it. It's good. I'm very surprised about it. This one is their red blend. This is called the Cross Blend. 2019 Malm Cellars Cross Blend out of Sonoma County. Healdsburg, Sonoma County. And this, I believe, what he told me was, I think he said Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Petit Syrah, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think that's what he said for the red blend. And so I'm really curious to see what's going on. Here's the label. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on here. On the nose, I get nice red cherry. I'm getting like a cedar box. I'm getting a little spice going on here too, like something exotic. There's definitely like a cardamom kind of spice going on here too, just to be a little specific. I'm getting purple plum here too. Been eating a lot of. We're on this kind of fruit kick with my son right now. He's been loved fruit, but he's really been eating a lot of fruit lately, and there's like different types of fruits just to kind of gauge where he lands as far as stone fruit, as opposed to like orchard fruit and things like that. By the way, he loves orchard fruit right now. That's his thing. Pears and apples and stuff like that. But he loves blueberries too, likes the berry stuff. But I'm really kind of engaged with fruits right now, and that purple plum just jumped out of the glass for me. There's a little bit of red currant here. There's also like a little bit of like a licorice thing going on. I'm also getting a little bit of leather going on here, like new car leather. And the secondary, like a little white pepper. Let's go ahead and taste and see if everything translates into the palate. Wine Still of the Week will be right back. I've just created a show called Drinking with Dads, and I'm a wine dad, like a regular dad, but aged. To pick up your own V-neck, go to the link in my bio or fruitandglassgear.etsy.com. Cheers. Now back to the show. This guy doesn't make bad wine, I'll tell you that. This is good. Not as, I would say this is good, complex, but it's not as serious as the Cabernet Sauvignon, which I love. It still gives you everything you want. If you're a wine person who's like, I like complexity, I like different types of stuff going on my glass, unique flavors and stuff like that, this is definitely in your wheelhouse. If you're somebody who just likes fruit forward and is it delicious, this is in your wheelhouse. This wine, it works very well, tiptoeing both sides of the line. I'm digging it so far. Just off the first sip, it's delicious. Let me go ahead and talk about structure. I would say this is more medium bodied. Nice long finish. Acid is medium, almost medium plus. I'm gonna give it medium plus. There's some acid here, kind of under the fruit. Sometimes the fruit gets a little bit big up front, and it's hard to determine the acid. There's definitely acid here. Tannin's medium. This is more dry than tannic. But a decent amount of tannin. I'm gonna say it tiptoes the line between medium and medium plus on tannins. Yeah, this enters the palate definitely on the red cherry and purple plum side up front. You even get a little bit of tartness from the plum skin on your palate, which I like. So it's like you have the juicy part of the plum, but also get the like that tartness from the skin sometimes that you get. That is how it approaches. As it gets into the mid palate, you start to get a little bit of blueberries going on here. You get a little perfectly ripe cranberry too in the third to fourth quarter. There's also like a nice green herbs in the mid palate, along with the kind of that tobacco that I was talking about earlier, more on like the Nicaraguan side tobacco, like not overly spicy here, but there's a little bit of spice here. And then as it finishes, you get a little bit of that cardamom I was talking about. I dig this wine quite a bit. This is exciting me for the price on here. Pour a little bit more. This is fun, man. I would love to be in the vineyard with some friends, just walking around with glasses of this, or like just drinking out of the bottle with this. This is a fun wine, but also complex at the same time. I like this wine quite a bit. If I'm scoring this wine, I'm going 90 here. It's an easy 90 pointer in my opinion, especially for what it does for the price. The still here is I got this from Costco, as you know, and I got this for $14.99, so it's like under $15 for a really still of a bottle of wine. I highly recommend it if you get your hands on it, guys. Very, very well done, in my opinion. And yeah, get it at your neighborhood Costco and let me know what you think of it. Other than that, on the newsletter, if you have not subscribed, please do. There's the free one, which is of course free. You get the article every month or every week. I do weekly. I drop stuff every week, so you get the article, different article every single week, and along with other stuff and discount codes for my online shop. And then if you are paying for the $5 a month, you get a lot more. You get the podcast, you get interviews, full interviews, and things of that nature. And book reviews, which I'll be doing this week because it is Fiction Week. So check that out, guys. I think I'm offering a lot for the price. If you don't even want to pay the $5 per month, you can get the discount and pay $50 up front, and you get the whole year of content included. So and you save $10. So highly recommend you do that if you want to support me and check out what I got going on. Other than that, my question of the day is, I'll make it like this. What's your favorite California red blend? Guys, until next time, cheers. Hey, so I'm sorry. I had just opened it up when I tasted the wine originally. I wanted to give you what this wine has turned into. There's some things that I missed, and I want to let you know really quick. On the nose, I was trying to pinpoint what kind of like floral thing was coming through. I'm getting violets. So like on the nose, there's like beautiful violets going on here. And on the palate, there was, instead of the red cherry, it's wild strawberries and raspberries. So I think it's leaning more towards the strawberry side, but it's like this wild raspberry strawberry thing going on that I am digging. So red cherries maybe for some people, but those kind of get pushed to the back. Now that it's opened up, it's way more dominant on the red strawberry and the red cherry side. Or sorry, red strawberry and the red raspberry side. Just want to give you a heads up. So anyway, cheers.